and then go, okay, screw the lanes. We don't need lanes, and I think they do. See, I think they do need lanes.
They do. It's fundamental. But alas, we'll see how it goes. Prophet, of course, TPing in, buys both the wards, places both the wards.
Both the wards at mid.
Against the enemy mid as well.
In the melee versus melee mid matchup, he's got 2 wards down. All right.
But the key thing here to note is, first of all, Hininy are smoked towards 5. They are looking to see if they can find someone, but Falcons are in quite a nice position.
Oh man, this is so aggressive. Coming in between the towers? Really?
Are they gonna find anyone?
Come on. Land the hook.
Void checking for the ward. He knows it's not a high ground ward because the tower didn't aggro him, so they know they're deep in the fog.
Dougie knows what's up. Zeroed in on the Pudge. There's only one spell we care about right now. Little one. The hopes and dreams of Hininy rest in this hook. They don't even see each other, by the way, so it's really just like, oh, Crit comes in from behind. Oh my god! Oh, he lands it! Oh my god! They're gonna kill the Hoodwink! Oh, it's over. Falcons, they could call it right now if they wanted to. Huge first blood. Crit just, I mean, it was all the tension, it was all the standoff, you know, it was all like the psychological warfare, and Crit just comes running in like an absolute madman.
So they're just quad laning the safe lane. They were struggling, of course, in the last game, so they decided to bring 4 heroes to beat Amar in game 2.
Hello, Shum. Is he really going to take the portal? It feels slow. Shouldn't miss too much.
He misses
1 CS.
Yeah, 1 creep.
Yeah, Lion secures it.
No, so he misses 2 creeps of XP. Yeah. It wasn't optimal.
Okay.
It wasn't optimal, but okay. The lanes have set. We have no laning shenanigans occurring. We've got the kind of expected setups on all fronts, and now it just really boils down to how does Hininy approach this, right? Like, is there any kind of X factor moves they can make? Any kind of unconventional things? Because if the lanes go as expected, then Slardar naturally always farms, Doom always farms, and Lifesteal always farms, and they just need to try and disjoint that in some capacity.
He wants to have themselves some money. That's just like last game. So much net worth coming out of the lanes. Even though it looked even, like, score lines and like kind of movement wise, it looked pretty even, but yeah. Falcons just rolling ahead. Snaking, TPing onto Mad Frog up on the top side. They want to go for a kill onto this Lion, and he has no mana for a stun. He has no mana for nothing. And he's going to be dropping down here. Mad Frog will be the 2nd kill of the game.
Yeah, it's the joy of nature's prophet, right? He just TPs to base, TPs back in, has the blood grenade, and of course Lion using the earth spikes to secure range creeps. As soon as he steps up to use that earth spike, it's just free game to chase him down. He has no way to disjoint that aggression, and
yeah. I mean, excellent read on the low mana as well, because it did come off cooldown during the chase, but of course, you know, with no mana to throw it down, what's he gonna do? Good read. That's the thing. You play against this team, you just things like that, man. You know, other teams you'll get away with it, not having mana in lane. Oh, I'll just wait for the mana drain level 2 or 3 or whatever. Now, like against this team, nah, not happening. You're gonna get punished for it. Anything you're gonna get punished for. They're gonna punish you in ways you didn't even know you could get punished. Maybe you like being punished. Ooh, nice little bushwhack down on the bomb side from Crit into the double stun as well. Very tasty. Snaking's actually fallen up in the top side. Oh dear. All right, well, return kill coming on in now. Landing the stun and the hook. That's going to get you a kill.
Yeah, the Prophet was looking to TP, got hooked, and then TP'd again into the nerf spike and died. So Snaking kind of off the ball for a second, but he TP'd straight away back to the top lane. Behind Mad Frog, all the spells are on cooldown. Nice Sprout to prevent him from running away.
Oh, hook lands onto the lifesteal. That might
the
just save Mad Frog's life, but they'll just turn their attention over towards the Pudge instead. As down at the mid, they're actually going to be able to get a kill onto Maureen. Metaphor gets him again.
Oh, this is quite the joy. Okay, all right. So what happened here is in mid lane, we got the Tiny. Doom stepped up with his build, right? With the 2-point Scorched Earth and Infernal Blade. He wanted to go very aggressive, and then the Tiny just avalanche toss. Had him inside tower range, a couple hits, and yeah, he just died. Metaphor, 2 games in a row now, he has solo killed Maureen. Like Maureen, who has been a top 10 mid laner in Europe, has just been solo killed by the unknown rank of Metaphor. I don't actually know what MMR he is. But yeah, still, exceptional stuff coming out from Metaphor within the first 6 minutes of both games.
Yeah, what a laner. I mean, according to his Dota profile, he earned Immortal on Friday.
He earned the what?
I don't know.
Hold up.
I don't know.
All right, get to talk. I'm doing the research. There's no
right,
he didn't recently just. Oh, I've
no
just
shot,
turned.
Right? I've just turned Immortal. I'm owning my arena mid.
The glow up is insane.
yeah, this kid's going places, dude. Stonks are rising as Isla down to the bottom side, taking a bit of a pounding. Cold almost gets, well, does get brought down as Snaking makes the rotation. Nature's Prophet with the global teleportation. The blood grenade comes out. They've only got the one, though. He doesn't have a time walk, unfortunately, so it is just going to be a kill for the side of Falcons. They take down the enemy carry. Metaphor, meanwhile, getting a bottle refill at mid.
Oh, I see.
What's up?
Metaphor has 198 games on record, and last known rank was Archon 3 based on Dota buff.
Get him out of here!
Some might say this is a Smurf account, guys. Get him out!
What the hell?
How is it again? I'm upset now. I hope you never get an active rune again, Metaphor.
Well, at least now I don't feel bad about him getting smashed.
No, I don't care anymore. Yeah, terrible name. You have a 4 in the middle of it.
Just out of spite, I'm now going to call him Meta 4-4.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that.
That's how it should be done.
He is dropping Maureen, though.
He is. He's getting a good amount of damage off onto him, and the tree throat will be enough to bring him down. Oh, Maureen killed off again. This time it was a rotation from the supports, but nonetheless, a lot of deaths happening from the middle lane.
Just to confirm, his in-game has 1,000 games. His Dota buff has 300 games. But either way, point stands. Just for the people who do want to double check.
Sure,
okay.
sure. We've got our best investigators on the case.
Yeah, there we go.
There's Levinor just being tickled under the tower by Amar. Just not leaving him alone. Just really not leaving him alone. Doesn't want this Faceless Void to be alone in lane. Drag the supports back.
And just look at the CS, right? 39-13 Slardar, 35-14 Lifestealer, 30 for Doom. Like, even though the Doom died, like, you can just feel the state of the game is just efficiency. Exuding from Falcons, right? Like, all cores, 3k net worth. Void and Pudge struggling to get to 2.5k. Maureen even rotating up to the Pudge as well to make him have an even worse game. And like, these are the type of kills that Snaking, the position 5, is only 400 gold away from overtaking this Pudge. Like, he is...
Yikes. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that this Pudge pick hasn't really worked out for them so far. I mean, it got them a couple of nice kills, but does that make up for the kind of lack of laning presence? Absolutely not. Does it make up for the fact that Lifestealer is now just going to farm his little pants off? Absolutely not. And down to the bottom side, once again, Amar. I mean, he's definitely going to draw the attention down here as the supports come on through. And that's not support, that's a Tiny. Metama 4-4 coming in for this one. And they're going to be able to bring down the fish. They'll go towards the squirrel as well. A whole menagerie down to the bottom slide, looking to be brought down by the side of Hininy. Under the tower they go. Avatos is there, and that'll be enough to bring down Crit. Goodness gracious. Good rotations, honestly, coming out from the Falcons. Sorry, from the Hininy. Falcons getting a little bit aggressive under tower here. You know, that you can tell compared to game one, especially, they're playing it a little fast and loose. Kind of, I don't want to say less serious, but I'm gonna say a little looser. We'll just stick.
I think it just comes from the fact that like when you're playing, you've got it as well, right? When you play your Dota, Pudge does die in the top lane, right? Like certain drafts give you the confidence to do more plays, right? Like when I look at Falcons, like if I'm playing this Prophet, I'm like, okay, wherever I go, I know the game's gonna feel good. Like whatever happens, no matter what, it's gonna feel good. And Tiny though, you know, meta for 4. That's because he's a potential Smurf account. Anyways, he now does have the blink dagger, and he's gonna try and make some moves. I feel like if people just tuned in, they actually think that I'm pronouncing metaphor that incorrectly.
I hope so.
But just okay, yeah, fair enough.
They went here from the start, then that's on them.
That's true. First it was Yatoro, now it's metaphor. Who's next?
Next
okay.
Tigo's hit list. Smoke up though from Crit and Malrine. Another day, another Doom. 5 seconds on cooldown. They want to bring down a Faceless Void, and they might just be able to do it.
And they're smoked mid on Hininy, but it potentially is just too slow.
Yeah, Crit. He sees him. The connection is there. There comes the Bushwhack. There comes the Doom. Faceless Void. It's definitely going to get melted here. Cold. He doesn't have the level 6 to help out.
Oh, no.
He's just going to watch his teammate die. Might joining him in death. Show a bit of solidarity, but no. Gets himself away to the tower. Snaking not there with the behind the sprout style. Topside, maybe looking for the return kill onto the lifesteal here. I mean, they've got the lockdown to stun him up, but Skinner just doesn't really care. Yeah, you don't have the damage. You're not going to kill him. Didn't even rage. I love that. Just walked away. What a baller-ass move.
The worst part was Metaphor with his blink dagger. He dropped it in the tree line to hide it, farmed mid, picked up the blink, smoked with Lion. This is all whilst we're killing bottom.
Cool.
He then double blinked, so instead of killing Snaking under tier 1 for free, he misclicked his blink back into the river while smoked, decided, yeah, you know what, let's just go top instead. So his entire play was just built on the fact that he misclicked his blink dagger.
Maybe it's Smurf.
No, it's his account's got like 70 games. He's got like a couple thousand games on it now, but it might be a main account today. But the origins of it, of course, were not the
lore,
the best looking, at least.
Indeed. Nevertheless, is he? Ah, yeah, he's just going for the Maelstrom. No Midases today. I don't think that could work for them really. Do you ever go Midas in this patch? I kind of don't think you do on Faceless Void anymore. That Maelstrom's too good.
Only in like the really despair games.
Yeah. Which we're not at yet. 4K gold disadvantage. It hurts, but you know you've got ways to play the game. I think is the big thing. As we're about to see, Snaking should just be brought down here. They've got more than enough stuns to keep him locked down to the next century. And Amar's going to come in, and he's going to get a taste of that as well. But now they're out of stuns, and Amar's going to try and bring him down. Misses the stun though. It's coming in from the side. Has that Chronosphere. Should he want to throw it down here? He's got to be careful though. Doom available in just 8 seconds. They need to be careful of this one. Chronosphere going to land onto the 3 of them. They're going to try and catch the aerial hoodwink, but they don't quite have the damage. Finally brings it down on the end of the Chronosphere, but now Isla, he's in some trouble. Doom in 1 second, but Malrine doesn't quite make the connection. The hook back to save Isla as well. They'll keep him safe. Falcons, I mean, they might not be getting anybody here. Tiny, okay, they finally find a kill on the backlines here. The Tiny gets brought down, so it'll be something. The enemy mid laner will fall, but overall, I think you're feeling kind of okay on that one if you are Hininy.
I mean, they killed the top net worth hero. It's a dove in their eyes, right? Like they've shut him down, and he's disjointed his gameplay.
He might just be dead to like the spirit.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's awkward. Well, that's one way to go down. Just kind of underestimating the fact that Nature's Prophet has a spirit vessel and blood grenades. So happens. Meanwhile, the Mage Slayer finished up on the Slardar. I know this item is very popular at the moment, but Slardar Mage Slayer?
I feel like everyone buys, like, the fact that hood isn't a thing anymore, right? Like, you need to buy a shroud or a pipe or a glimmer, right? So Mage Slayer is now I'm an offlane hero that wants magic resistance, but I don't want to spend all my gold on an item to get there, right? So Mage Slayer has become the new kind of casual hood for players. And on top of that, it gives attack speed, mana regen, plus a bit of a damage buff. It gives a bit of everything, right? So it's a very annoying item to play into. It will probably get nerfed in some capacity in the future. Metaphor has jumped onto Hoodwink in the mid lane. Not the cleanest of goes. But
looking a little spicy, but crit will fall regardless. Cold going to be able to get himself out of that one. Mad Frog might not be so lucky though. Rage is going to end just as a lion goes down, so no chance of stunning back. As on the backside, Metaphor, he's in a little bit too deep here, and they're going to get punished for that for sure as Falcons descend upon him, swoop down upon him, you should say, and get themselves a clean couple of kills in the middle lane. And this is the issue, right? When you're playing against a team which is just kind of looking to farm, and you feel the pressure to go make these deep moves, they can just respond at such a cheap cost, you know? Some of them are walking over, some of them are TPing to their towers, but like time cost and resource cost to go and make these plays happen is extremely low. And a little one's gonna get punished for this one as well, just positioned way out in the middle there, in the sticks, in the boonies.
And the blink now gets picked up for Sada, so you've got Armlet on Lifestealer, which allows him to be super annoying. You got the blink on the Slada.
Shiva's on the top side.
Yep. So Shiva's on the Doom, but also Doom on the Void. It's things are crumbling right now, as we do get to our 12th kill of the game for Falcons.
Ooh, it ain't looking so hot for Hininy. It's a shame because you can serve Hininy. So hot, it's quite nice.
I do need to try this now.
I would recommend it. Do you like dates?
I wouldn't say that I have actively knowingly eaten a date for many years, so I don't really know.
We are commentating the Middle East region, so it's and North Africa. It's pretty important you like dates. Just okay, well, just say it.
Sure. I'm not just going to suddenly say I love dates, you know, but
all right, good. I was testing your character.
No, yeah, I will try my best to see if I like them when the next opportunity arises.
Yeah, we'll do a date testing.
You've always wanted to. Oh, hold up, Pudge.
Yeah, he's in it right now. He's going through it. Unlucky bud. Mad Frog. I mean, I imagine
Chrono
okay,
Demand. Do they have the damage? Oh, okay, Tiny's here. They do.
Yeah, in comes Metaphor 4 over on the sidelines with the avalanche, with the toss, with the tree in the face, and down it goes on the fishy. But a bit of revenge might be coming their way as Mad Frog does get the two-man starter. That's actually going to take the flight out of the Falcons and force them back for now.
Ooh, that was deep.
Yeah, Radiant's queued up for Skidder. Not long before he's going to have it either. Snaking. He's very far forward here, and yeah, this is going to be a punish. The finger comes through, the damage comes in, and no one's actually want to scoop up that kill, so Flesh Heap coming his way as well. Snaking just sticking around a little too long, but over in the mid side, they're going for a return kill. Oh, just in time, getting off the time walk for Isla. Double damage life stealer ain't no joke, but thankfully, not lockdown coming out from the level 2 bushwhack.
And Skidder didn't want to use the rage for the bonus move speed to get the right click off because he didn't really know what was behind the void in that chase down. Instead, he's now kind of walking through the jungle, and but you know, Hininy, they've got a little bit of breathing room. They've got a fat stack of ancients, but you don't really see Lifestealer taking triple stacks too often. They're going to have to bring the Scorched Earth in. They're going to have to bring everyone if they want to do this. It's very clunky.
It's rather, isn't it? It's very clunky indeed. The Doom comes into the mix as well. The Skidder has gone down. Big kill coming out for the side of Hininy. And what more can they get for it? The doomed Tiny just trying to run himself away from this one. Isla just tapping the Doom on the shoulder, trying to get him to stop killing his friend, but he's going to be careful as well. In comes the Dismember. That doesn't last long at all as Amar's here to stop it. Mad Frog coming in to help out. One last hook from Mill One before he goes down as well. Tiny tries to jump in to finish up Malrine. It's not enough though. The Avatar, it wasn't enough damage. He'll now fall as well. Falcons, they've lost just their life stealer so far as they look towards the Lion. He's stuck in the trees will be falling as well. Isla goes down deep into the enemy base. Amar's got no chill, but Metaphor is going to give him some. DX comes out, and the Avatos inside the fountain at 18 minutes.
All right, look at the fight recap. Did Tiny gain gold? He gained XP? You gotta say, that's of all the buybacks he could have done. Killing off Amar, who's at your behind your tier 4s at minute 18.
Turning it into more. Snaking spawn as well.
Yeah.
Crit. Trying to blow him up, though. They're trying to get a bit of revenge. I mean, if they get this dive back here, it'd be complete disaster. But they do pump the brakes a little bit on Falcons, realizing they're 2 heroes down, 4 still up on Hininy. Not a play you want to go for, especially with that Chrono being threatened as well. So I'll pump the brakes just a bit. Yeah,
I gotta say that for Falcons, trying to go for like some triple quad ancient stack with a lifestealer, where none of your team are, like, to take that stack, you need you don't even really have heroes for it, right? Like, you need to like awkwardly crush it from Slaughter with a Scorched Earth, and then everyone has to A-click it, kind of group up all weird. It's just, respect the resource just isn't yours to take on the map, right? And because they don't, Hininy now get to take it themselves, Tiny gets a couple kills, still isn't changing the state of the game, right? Like, the net worth, even after all these, you know, the shenanigans that are in play, the net worth still grows towards Falcons, but Falcons are showing us a couple relaxed moves in this second game. Yeah. Not game-losing moves, just a little bit relaxed. Ag soon complete on Slaughter. That's just going to make him even tankier, right? Gives him additional regen and armor and status resist and everything you don't want to see on a Slaughter. He's just going to get upon completion of this Agnums, and Mad Frog, he's wrapping around, hoping to find Skinner, but the rage. Crit just gave just enough vision.
As well. Yeah. Chronosphere going to come down onto Crit. They want to get something for this, and well, they certainly will. Isla brings down the Squirrel Bird. Now Snaking comes in. The rest of the team coming on through as well. Suddenly, Falcons are everywhere. Isla does get the TP away. They'll leave their punch for dead. There's no way he's getting out of this one, and Skinner's going to scoop up that kill. Cold as well. Also looking like he is out in the cold, and he will also fall. So 3 down on the side of Hininy. It's not a worthwhile trade in the slightest, but at least they played some Dota.
Yeah, they looked to go aggressive, and it kind of fell a little bit short. Again, just to remind everyone, like, Hininy, their draft, it's awkward because they don't really push out waves, and they're always chasing like the next big item, right? Like, Void is a hero where you want Mjolnir, Manta, BKB, like Satanic. Like, once you're here, you're thriving. You don't really care too much about Chrono. Like, Chrono wins you a fight, but you can take fights without it. Tiny, you want Agnums, you want Daedalus. You want to utilize the fact that your what's it called? Your Void will create the opportunities for you to get those free tree volleys, right? But it's, again, it's like another like 15,000 gold that we're talking about. And if they get there, then it could become a hysterical game, right? But for now, Hininy are trying their best to do things. It's just they're always running into 5, and they're at best maybe 3, 4.
Huh, I had no idea that Tiny Shard increases damage dealt by throwing trees by 100.
Yeah.
No idea. Today I learned.
Nice. There you go. That's what I'm talking.
You know what, T? It's a sad day where you don't learn something new, so I'm happy about this one.
There it is.
Of course, everybody watching knew that already, so.
The amount of people that... Oh, hold up.
No. Oh, God.
Yeah, hold on. He died quick enough for us to continue our conversation, at least. But do you know people that don't know that the banner from Roshan is global? Because wait, at least once a day, people go, "Wait, the banner from Roshan that buffs the creep's global cast range." Every day, I get the same. One guy comes into stream, always asks. I'm like, "Yes, it is." As I place it globally at like the random spot on the map, they're like, "Oh, thank you."
I thought they had to run through the flag.
Well, they do, but you can place the flag anywhere.
Oh, yeah, I knew that.
I said the placement, I don't mean the aura.
Right.
Imagine the aura's global. Oh like, my god.
I was like, my brain was going like, no, I don't understand anything anymore.
You want like a mega creeps for free? Just take the Roshan. Come on, hurry up. No, I meant the placement of it, sorry.
Yeah, that's why you always put it in the enemy fountain.
Yeah. It does remind me that the average Dota player is around like 2.5k or was it 3k? Puts it into perspective. Just like Metaphor on his Smurf, no joke. Falcons are going to Roshan though. They, of course, with Slaughter, it does fall with ease. They could have probably done it a little bit earlier, but they were punishing the map instead. Corrosive Haze, Roshan still 24 armor, but with enough right clicks, it will be going down very nicely.
Yeah, that's an easy one. I mean, and what can Hininy really do whilst this is happening? You know, they can get a little bit of their map back, you know, crawl up to the top side. It's not much. They're not eating it. But hey, Mad Frog, he's kind of close to a Blink Dagger. Yeah, might have that for the next fight. Okay, a little bit of Blink Stun, a little bit of Blink Hex.
Also, Lifesteal is about to get the Shroud, by the way. So all this initiation is primarily magic damage, right? For Hininy.
Yeah, and look at the read from Falcons as well. They know exactly where these guys are going to snuck up onto the map from. And, well, Chronosphere coming down from Israel. They want to try and fight this. There's Tree Spawn coming in from the sidelines as well from a Tiny, but it's not nearly enough damage to bring down these tanky Falcons, as Lion just getting annihilated on the sidelines from Snaking. It was a nice attempt from the side of Hininy, but maybe a last hurrah from them. Island's still trying to run himself away. He is now gone as well, and that is going to be 4 heroes just absolutely blasted out of the top side of the map.
Just when you look at their HPs, right, it's disgusting. You got Slada, 2800 HP, Mage Slayer. You got Lifestealer, 2800 HP, Aegis, Armlet, and an Eternal Shroud. Doom, 2600 HP, Shivers, Octarine. Like, all 3 cores are so tanky. And Hininy right now, we mentioned it during the draft, they lack damage, and the damage that they do have is Finger, Magic Missile, Avalanche Toss into maybe a hook. It's so minuscule that Falcons are just, you know, laughing in the face of their opponents and how they can brush off a chrono and then still chase them down. It is very unfortunate for Hininy. I don't really know what they can do to get a kill now. Maybe smoke up and kill up plus 5.
Okay. It does look like Snaking's going to be eating it right now. Now, can they get out is the question, and the answer, at least for Metaphor, appears to be no. Crits on the case, Amar's helping out as well. They've got the Sharpshooter, they've got the damage to just slowly bring him down, and also Cold gets caught out as well. Lion has been seen by a Treant. Oh god, why is there a Treant here? He's got the Blink Dagger delivered now.
There's another one.
Will help. Oh, why is there a goddamn patrol command? He's got to try and make it his way past Malrine here, but Malrine will oh my god, he's trying to doom him.
do it. Oh
no. He tried to get the duo off.
Void in the top lane.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And you know, 16 kills. It's pretty good. We'll see if they get another, but overall, you know, I think I shouldn't be sad about this game, but yeah, definitely you play against the Falcons, you know what's going to happen. These guys are the bosses of this region.
And they just walk towards bot tower. 3 are dead. Should be getting their first racks of the game here. Lion tipping the void. I'm guessing there's some memes occurring. I'm hoping this is a friendly tip and not some
crack to banger, I hope, yeah.
Yeah. We'll corner them next qualifier. Don't worry, mate. It's all good. The fake back. Ooh, no.
I mean, just look at where the Falcons are positioned right now. Like, they're not going to let them leave the base. Ward down to the bottom side as well, just to make sure nobody dares attempt to leave their prison. And Amar, someone's left the prison. Get him. Immediately jumping onto Metaphor here. Metaphor's just going to try and toss him back, but there's another hero here to take the place. Just get on top of the Tiny and slowly but surely bring down the rock.
Alright, again, some kills.
Crit has fallen. Skinner's in pretty deep. Don't forget, he's got the Aegis. He doesn't really give a damn about dropping here. And with all his charges on the Eternal Shroud as well, he's getting pretty damn tanky as Mad Frog falls as well. Under the tier 4s, they will go. Surely they could be punished for this, but honestly, it doesn't seem like this. A Fortify actually doing the most work here. So split shot from the towers, peppering them out. look from the side. Oh, they're just dooming him. They're just straight up dropping the doom onto the faceless void. He won't make it back to base. Doesn't make it home. Isla falls again. GG's maybe coming out shortly as Amar just parks himself in front of the enemy base.
Bro, he tipped cold like 4 times in this series. And he... Oh, cool.
Mantle Intelligence has been dropped. There it is.
All right. I've not seen it in a while, but maybe there's some lore that we might find out in the future. The Amar versus